Hello and welcome. In this lesson, I want to help you learn the notes on the fretboard, okay? That's really important to learn. I know a lot of times, I talk about shapes and I talk about scales and about the chords and you kind of know where to put your fingers, but I think it's a really good skill if you will learn all the notes on the fretboard. So I want to give you a couple of tips to do that. So let me show you what I'm going to do here. So now you know the names of the strings, right? E, A, D, G, B, E, okay? Now, where I would start is I would start with all the natural notes on the low E string, right? So I'd go E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, okay? If you know these notes, now you know two strings. You're 1/3 of the way done, okay? Because there's an E, low E, and there's a high E, okay? So, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, okay? Learn from one end to the other end, okay? Up to the octave, okay? Because it repeats up here. Okay, so if you learn those notes, okay, and really, practicing the guitar and learning the guitar could take some work. I mean, you're just not going to download it, right? So what you have to do is take a look at the notes and make sure you get those under your fingers and you know what they are. The next string that I would learn is the A string, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, okay? I would learn all the notes on the A string. Now, if you do that, you're halfway done, okay? Now, a half step up or down is gonna change the pitch, right? And so if this is A, this is going to be A sharp or B flat, okay? So basically, if you'll know the natural notes, it's really simple to take a look and know whether, you're going to do a flat or a sharp or, or what, what note it will be. With that, I'm going to stop right there. Now I'm going to show you a technique. I call it the octave rule. Maybe other people call it as well. So here's the rule, okay? So now let's take the low E string. So here's E, okay? Now, let's do a G note right here. So if I skip a string, skip the A string, and I go now to the D string and I go up 2 frets, that's the octave. Okay? So if this is a G, that's a G, right? Okay? That's an A flat, that's an A flat, okay? So it's you're going between just doing the octave. So if I do the G here on the 3rd fret, then I have to do the D on the 5th fret. So it skips a fret, goes up 2 frets, and that's the octave, okay? Now that's true with the A. So if this is C, here's C right here, okay? C, here's C. Skip a string, go up 2 frets, that's the octave. Now, when you tune the guitar, you gotta go down, and so there's that little problem issue here with between the G and the B. But it's simply resolved because you just go up higher. Okay, this between the E, the A, between the A and the D, between the D and the G, that's a 4th interval. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's a 4th interval. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now between G and B is a 3rd. So if it's a 3rd, you want to make it a 4th. So that means the B string has to go higher, okay? So if I do let's do an F here on the D string, right? 3rd fret D string. Now I want to do the octave. Well, I can't go here 5th fret on the B. that doesn't work, right? It's that's an E. So I have to go up. So here, when I'm down here, the octave rule for these strings is going to be up 3 frets, okay? G string to the E string, same thing. Now go back, okay? You see, that's the octave rule. And so if you learn the E and you learn the A, and then you do the octave rule, that's going to help you. Now, let me show you another cool little trick. Here is my chromatic tuner, okay? It's a clip-on, but if you had any kind of a tuner will work. Now, This will help you to make sure what note it is. You know, you ever thought about, okay, I'm gonna learn the notes. I'm gonna learn the notes of E flat. You know, and so you're going up here and you're trying to figure out E flat. You know, here's F, and then and you're going through and you're trying to remember what ones they are. Well, this is really easy. So I play this. Now I can see what notes they are. Okay. So as I'm going through and I'm trying to learn the notes, use your chromatic tuner. Okay, that'll tell you exactly what the note is, right? Now, once that you get the E and the A and the both E's and the A, then you have learned half of the fretboard. And when you do the octave rule, now you've expanded that. And now with the chromatic tuner, it should be a piece of cake to learn the other strings. Now, I'm going to show you something that I don't know why, but this was really helpful to me. And so I'm going to show you this. I needed to know where the G, the A, and the B notes were on the B string. Okay, and you say, why would you need to know that? Well, when you start getting into the cage system, it was good for me to at least know those three notes. Okay, so I knew that this was a B because open, it's a B. Okay, this is the octave. And so now I know that the 8th fret is G and the 10th fret is A. Okay, and now if I know that, and obviously I already know the E string because I already learned that earlier. Okay, but if I do this, now you look at this and you say, well, why don't you just learn them all? Because as you're going up the neck, if you have some anchor notes that you remember, it'll be easier to fill in the gaps later. All right. Hey, I hope that was helpful. And, I realized that learning the notes on the guitar is like, why do I need to do that? Trust me, you'll be thankful that you did. I have a course that's in the works. It's called Find Any Chord, Anywhere, Anytime. Even while you're playing, you're up there and they throw up some sheet music to you and you got to figure it out. If you know the notes, it's going to be easier. Another thing is to know your intervals, and that's going to be part of that course as well. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't, maybe you want to consider to subscribe to this channel. Also check out HessGuitar.com and Patreon as well, Hess Guitar. All right. Hey, until next time.